MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the Chicago White Sox and the St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I think this series has played out exactly how we expected it to. At 2-1, it's been tightly contested, back and forth. We've got two teams worthy of being here, and I think this will go at least 6 games before it's all said and done.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 St. Louis Cardinals.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Alex Gordon. Originally drafted as a 3rd baseman out of the University of Nebraska, he's had to move to the outfield. Not only moved there, but now he's a multiple Gold Glove winner with unbelievable range and a strong, accurate arm.
At the plate, Alcides Escobar will get us started in this one under the lights.
Shortstop, Alcides Escobar.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. And our first pitch is taken for ball 1 as we're officially underway tonight here in St. Louis. Ball and a strike. So the mercury has dipped under 50, 49 degrees here at first pitch. A ball and a strike to count to Alcides Escobar. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Now the 2-1 pitch. And this will miss as well. So he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Line to the right side. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
I know we're just 1 batter into this game, but this pitcher's going to have to be aggressive in the strike zone. He cannot consistently fall behind and give these guys 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, or he's going to have a long day.
Set now to pitch. Runners on the move for second. Offered and missed. Here's the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Wainwright ready, the 1-1. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in the sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
And he's back standing. Escobar stands at second with no outs. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Set the deal on 2-2. Struck him out.
This is where a strikeout pitcher has such a big advantage. Runner on second and no outs is definitely a strikeout situation in order to keep that runner from getting to third with less than 2 outs. When you can do it, it changes the whole strategy of the inning. Even a ground ball to the right side makes this a lot more dangerous situation.
First offering on its way. Just got a piece up the line, but it gets fouled. Now a pickoff play at second, and he's back in standing. The 0-1 pitch. Runner goes for third. Pitch outside, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off the second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
Hit out towards second. Only play will be the first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
In now, Jose Abreu. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit up.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. 2 out, nobody on. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind the ball in 2 strikes. Back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line up to drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Here's Will Myers. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. A 2-run home run off the bat of Will Myers. His second home run of the series, and the Sox will move out in front now, 3-0.
Yeah, you never want to give up anything in the first inning, but to go down 3-0, it's just painful. Can't afford any more early mistakes, or the hole's going to be too deep to climb out of.
Batting sixth, third baseman, Alonzo Dawson.
First delivery to him on the way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. Low and inside with a breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. 3 runs already home here. A little bit outside. 2-1.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Ripped down the first base line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gordon is there, and that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Home half of the first coming up from Busch Stadium. It's now 3-0 Pale Hose. And now here's Mike Matheny's starting lineup for the Redbirds. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I love what Matt Carpenter brings to the table for this team. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me, and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Philip Negri is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, one of the main issues is he wants to limit the amount of walks. Walked 4 in his last start, and that's a little bit too many for a starting pitcher. He's going to need much better control if he expects to pitch better in this one.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Jose Abreu. We know the bat plays, the ability to drive the ball out opposite field, no problem. But I don't think people realize how soft this guy's hands are at first base, constantly bailing his other infielders out.
Leading off for the Cardinals, second baseman, Dan Souza.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Backhanded. And there's one away.
Batting second, third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. One out, nobody on. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
High in the air out to center field. Under it is Myers, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Standing in, Jason Hayward, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Below the knees, ball. 1 ball, no strikes.
1-0.
The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Down.
Now here's the pitch.
D-Rod.
And he swings right through it there. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Now the payoff pitch home. Popped him up. Dawson in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They trail in this one 3-0. Coming to the plate now, J.D. Martinez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Hayward. He's there and records the first down.
Batting 8, The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Digging in now, Russell Martin. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. And
Nope,
misses
that's
inside with that one. Ball one. Two and 0.
Oh,
Not a great spot to be in right
2-0.
here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Bases are empty, one man out.
high
Breaking
fly.
ball taken at the knees for strike one. On the ground to the left side. Played on the backhand. On the first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Philip Negri.
Into the box, Philip Negri, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hobson giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. A scoreless half inning there from Adam Wainwright. Now let's see if the bats can come to life. They're down 3-0. Now at the plate, Matt Adams.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one, only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
1-0.
Fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
The 1-0. Sliced hard down the left field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Adams will look to go to second here. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Ready. Here's the first offering. And they'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Fastball at 88 that time. A ball and a strike. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Upton's under it. Makes the play, one away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Batting sixth, center fielder, Johnny Hobson.
Digging in, Johnny Hobson. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
Fastball that just misses inside. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Adams, a runner at second with one away. Hit in the air to shallow center. Coming in is Myers. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Batting 7th, left fielder, Alex Gordon.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. The 0-2 delivery.
That's a ball.
Neck high fastball that time.
1 and 2's the count.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Fastball, and ooh,
Take your
that
base.
ran in and drilled him.
Yeah, it was a great battle there, and he was 1 strike away from putting him away. As a pitcher, you hate to put a guy on for free after all that work.
Set and the pitch. Try to check it, and it's 0-1.
No balls. 1 strike.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
Pause, and the 0-2. This is on the ground over the first. Taken in by Abreu, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cards strand a couple. Still down 3-0. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He singled and scored in his first appearance.
Shortstop, Alcides Escobar.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 1-0. Misses above the zone for a ball.
That's a ball. 2-0's the count.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
The 3-0 pitch. Splits the plate for a strike.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Into the box now, Joaquin Ibarra. And she'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there, 1-1. One out, nobody on.
Right,
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
1-2.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. But this is a foul ball. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. And he looks at his sinker for a called third strike, and now there are two gone.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Here's Justin Upton now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. The 2-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So that means Jose Abreu will come to the plate here.
Hey, Dero, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into the pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Abreu. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
From the stretch, a ball and no strikes.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. A man left for the White Sox, but they lead it 3-0. At the plate, Adam Wainwright. strike as we move on to the
Leading off
bottom of
for
inning
St.
number
Louis.
3.
Catcher, Adam Wainwright.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yeah!
Changeup in for a strike. And a
Ball, that's
fastball
up.
just a bit high. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he lays
No,
off
that
for
missed.
a ball. 2-1.
2-1.
Popped him up. Abreu is there for it. 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Dan Souza.
Digging in to try it again, Dan Souza. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. That's an impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
0-2.
Soft liner to the left side. A looping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, they don't all have to be beautiful. They just have to be
Third
basic.
baseman,
That's
number
exactly
13,
what that was.
Matt
Soft liner into left
Carpenter.
field. Nice job.
Here's Matt Carpenter. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0. He's in there for strike 1. The 1-1. Hard ground ball to third. He whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
A lot of traffic in the base pass first and second.
All right,
With
over
one out, I know
number
you're looking for
22.
a double play ball.
Just try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second. Looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Here's Jason Hayward now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Souza over at second. Carpenter is over at first with 1 away. And this one's in the dirt. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Hitters count all the way, and here it comes. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
The first baseman, number 32.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Here's Matt Adams now. On a line to shortstop.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And that's in there for strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And it's fouled away. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Martinez is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. 3 left for St. Louis. They trail it here 3-0. Back alongside Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Will Myers is set to lead things off. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Wind up and the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gordon will wait on it. 1 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Alonzo Dawson.
Into the box now, Alonzo Dawson. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. Now the pitch. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one just missed outside. Hit out toward second. Souza ranges to his right. Throw on to first, and Wainwright has it working now. 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and the White Sox are out in front 3-0. Leading off the inning.
Leading off the Cardinal fourth.
As they'll look to get
Center
something
fielder,
going here and even this game up.
Hobson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. 1-1 to count. Dawson trying to get there, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The 1-1. Fouled off. Is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. He stays alive, still 2-2.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
He can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. And he lays off there, 1-0. Was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And a fastball.
That's a ball.
Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. And he chased it in the dirt. Martin gathers. Makes the throw to first. 2 down. Settling in now, Fisher Asuncion. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. That's popped up. Escobar calls for it, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail in this one 3-0. Stepping in, Russell Martin. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Russell Martin.
First offering on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit.
Hey, right here, anytime a leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
Stepping in now, Philip Negri.
That
First
miss,
pitch
that's a
misses
ball.
to him. It's ball one.
One ball,
Comes
no
into
strikes.
this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here it comes, 1-0. And he pulls back the bunt attempt, 2-0.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
Two-0 pitch on the way. Now a bunt attempt here. And all Menina can do is throw on to first, so the sacrifice is a good one.
Now batting, shortstop, Alcides Escobar.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
1-0.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he falls behind that. 2-0.
2-0.
Count, the pitch. 3-0
That's a ball.
now. Joaquin Ibarra will be next. .30 pitch. It's laid off, but in there for strike one. The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Standing in, Joaquin Ibarra. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat. Now the double steal is on here. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound.
The left fielder, number 10, Justin
Sergio
Your
Obama was
attention,
called
please.
upon to pitch, really
Now pitching
needing
for the
that double
Cardinals.
play ball. Bases
Number
are loaded
21,
here with only one man
Sergio
out.
Obama.
Justin Upton will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone. If you could work a couple walks, it could be the start of a big inning.
And
1-1
as this one's in on the hands. Martin, the runner at third. Escobar on second. Ibarra at first. 1 gone. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Ready for another shot now. Jose Abreu. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to minimize the damage here. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. In there, and it's even at 1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Hit hard but foul as this ends up over by the first base dugout. Ripped toward the gap in right. And this will kick off the fence now up against the Cardinal bullpen. And the second run will score as well as they've opened it up to 6-0 now.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Here's Will Myers. And he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Down the first baseline. That'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 2 out here and a runner at second. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little 2-out lightning might ensue by 1 check swing holding up.
The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. White Sox on top, 6-0. Luis Valbuena will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 25, Luis Valbuena.
Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1.
1-0.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. The 1-2. Again, a 1-2. And that one just missed outside.
2-2's the count.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Up next
For me, check swings are right there next to bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Into the box, Dan Souza. 0-1 the count. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And this misses
One
the
and
outside
one.
corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
1 out, nobody on. Strike. The 2-2. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder
Third
up,
baseman, number
was able to
13.
stay inside that ball for a soft liner.
Carpenter.
Ready now, Matt Carpenter. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes Matt Carpenter. When we talk about best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
First offering on its way. And now off the glove as Martin can't hang on. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And this is what happens when a power hitter's at the plate. You don't want to give them anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
Ready with the 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-1. Looked at for ball number 2. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Souza leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. The 3-1. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
The right fielder, number 22, Jason Hayward.
Ready once again, Jason Hayward. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking
Inside,
ball just
ball.
misses the inside corner. The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Cards leave 1. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit.
Your attention, please.
Juarez gets the call to pitch
pitching for the
here. He'll
Cardinals.
try to sort this
Number
mess
8,
out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of
Juarez.
innings for his guys. So striding forward now, Alonzo Dawson.
Leading off for the White Sox, third baseman, Alonzo Dawson.
First delivery to him on the way. And tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Line toward right center. And that's That's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is
Up next
obviously
for the White Sox,
another base
right
hit.
fielder,
Leading off with the
J.D.
boys. This guy's had a
Martinez.
monster postseason so far.
In now, J.D. Martinez. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A runner at first with no outs here.
That's
Taken. Now it's 0-2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball one. On the ground to second base. This could be two. One there. On to first, and they get the double play.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Russell Martin now, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball misses in the third as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-0. Juarez has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. They lead it 6-0.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the first baseman, number 53, Matt Adams.
First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Dawson on the move. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Here's the first pitch to him.
That's
A ball and no strikes.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Down low, and the clock thickens here, 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
The 3-0 is taken high, but still a strike.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Myers going back, leaps, and he made the catch. He took one out of the stand. Santa Maria.
Now batting.
A long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt an effort his teammates are appreciative of. Standing in now, Johnny Hobson. He'll take a look at his strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Adams is on his way home. Safe at the plate. And the deficit now stands at 5.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
Here comes the White Sox skipper out toward the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 1 out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one.
Your
Nate
attention,
Jones,
please.
the 6'5"
Now
right-hander,
pitching for
takes
the
over on the mound.
Number 65, Nate Jones.
Stepping in now, Alex Gordon, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Ibarra backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box, Fisher Asuncion, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Missed with a slider.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Hobson stands at second with 2 gone.
Zero.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Cards get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. The 9 1-2 hitters due up to start the 7th. It's the White Sox 6 and the Cardinals 1. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. Game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here.
Your
Juan
attention, please.
Pacheco will come on
These
now, and
changes
he'll
for
slide
St.
into the
Louis.
7 spot in
Now
the
pitching
lineup
is batting in
following the
the
double
7th spot.
switch.
Number 11.
Cameron Maben
Juan
will also come on
Pacheco.
now as he'll move into
Now
the
playing
pitcher's
left
number
field and
9
batting in the
hole
ninth
in the
spot.
order here
And
on
hitting
that
for
double
Chicago.
switch. Adam
Number 1.
is up off the
Adam
bench as he'll
Eaton.
pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Popped up. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Alcides Escobar.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Alcides Escobar. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. And
That's
the
a ball.
changeup is way low that time.
1-0.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. The 1-0. Swing and a little tapper. Foul, strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. The fastball
2 balls,
down
no
near the
strike.
shoe tops. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pitch on the way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Joaquin Ibarra.
Now at the plate, Joaquin Ibarra. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Almost
1 ball,
a
no
worm
strikes.
burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossom.
Here's Justin Upton now, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Hobson going back on it. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run home run off the bat of Justin Upton. His first homer so far in the series, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Everybody has heard of a hitter punishing a curve or a slider that just hangs. Well, This was a cutter. It just hangs right there out over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it. Can't leave a pitch like that to a professional hitter. Well, you can, but that's what you get.
The first baseman.
So here's the slugging first baseman, Jose Abreu now. Strike one to start the at-bat. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And here's ball one. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Ranging back is Maben, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. It's a solo home run for Jose Abreu. His 3rd home run of this series, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
D-Row, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get to that battle.
Here's Will Myers as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Myers awaiting the 1-0. Popped him up. Souza moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On to the bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch here in St. Louis. The White Sox lead it 9-1. Brad Boxberger gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Brad Boxberger.
Here's Cameron Maben now. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Boxberger playing here in his age 29 season. He was a first-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Hit high and deep to right center. Martinez on the run. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
In now, Dan Souza. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. The runner from second scores as they inch a bit closer.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitches are being caught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Now that's popped up. Dawson is under it as he puts it away for round number 1.
The right fielder, number 22, Jason Hayward.
Now batting, Jason Hayward. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. hard on the ground towards short. And no chance there for Escobar to base hit.
Well, Duvo, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cover makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AD with runners in scoring position.
And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Matt Adams. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First delivery to him on the way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 1-0 home. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And it's gone! Straightaway right field. First homer here in the series as they cut this deficit down to 4. Takes the ball from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Nicholas. The catcher, number 4, Yadier.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Four runs here in this half inning. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1.
D-Rock.
1-2.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this series.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Still only 1 out in the inning. Swings and misses that time as he's a strikeout victim here. 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, Johnny Hobson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. 0-2, here it is. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as his side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's the White Sox 9 and the Redbirds 5. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Trevor Rosenthal will come on to pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup now on the double switch.
Number 44.
A.J. Ellis will also enter as a part of the double switch as he'll hit in the 7th hole in the lineup.
Number 19, A.J.
Digging in and looking for more, Alonzo Dawson. He singled his last time up.
Leading off for the White Sox, third baseman, Alonzo
He's
Dawson.
ready. Here's the first offering.
Yeah.
Takes a knee-high fastball.
0-1.
Where this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the balls start jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
1-2 is the
Too
count.
high. 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
The 1-2. He's in there. A called strike 3. Sometimes we use the phrase runs coming at a premium, but it's fair to say that none of us will be saying that tonight as we check out our line score. Neither pitching staff has really even showed up. Digging in, J.D. Martinez. He was a double play victim last time around. First delivery to him on the way. And that one right down Main Street.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
One out, nobody on. Off the plate, one ball, one strike. Hit out towards second. And there are two away now.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Russell Martin now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Here comes the first pitch.
That's a
Fastball
ball.
off the plate away. It's ball 1. This winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
That gets down, and the inning continues. So worst case scenario, a 2-out base hit, and the pitcher will not lead off next inning.
The pitcher,
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
your attention, please.
Will look for some 2-out
Pitcher
magic
for the White
here as
Sox.
he'll pinch hit with 2
Number
gone
6,
and a runner at first.
Chris Taylor.
Hot shot to third. Carpenter has it. On the second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the White Sox 9 and the Redbirds 5.
Your
Austin
attention, please.
Bernier is on
Now
the pitch
pitching
out of the
for
bullpen
Chicago.
in the bottom half of
Number
the 8th.
0, Austin Bernier.
At the plate, A.J. Ellis.
Leading
Getting
off
his
for
first
St.
plate
Louis.
appearance here in the 8th
Catcher,
after entering off the bench
A.J.
just a little bit
Ellis.
ago. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. count now at 2-1. Popped him up. And there's out number 1.
Now batting, the shortstop, Fisher.
Stepping into the box, Fisher Asuncion. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And this is chopped foul with the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batter, left fielder, Cameron Maven.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Cameron Maven. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Here's the first pitch to him. And
No,
that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that
1-1.
fastball for a strike.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Liner toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
The batter, second baseman, Dan.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Dan Souza. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important for them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
He's set. Here it comes. Nowhere
1 ball, no
close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. A 1-0 delivery.
Good.
Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. The 1-1. In there for strike number 2.
1-2 is the count.
The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
Nope, ball.
Here now the 2-2. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. They could use a good cup of ambition. It's 9-5. Gateway Arch lit up at night here in St. Louis. Welcome back to our broadcast on MLB Network. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. One count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
High in the air out to center field. Hobson has a beat on it. And that's the first down of the inning.
Now back. Second baseman, Joaquin Ibarra.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Joaquin Ibarra will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Under it is Carpenter, and that's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 10. Justin Upton.
Digging in, Justin Upton. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch on its way to Upton. And a breaking ball stays outside. Two out, nobody on. Two balls and no strikes for the White Sox left fielder.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something nuts?
Swung on, missed. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Hobson has it in his tracks. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the White Sox as they can't add to their 9-5 lead. Jacob Trixka enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 52, James Patricia.
Here's Matt Carpenter, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
For the Cardinals, third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. 1-1.
No, that's outside. Ball.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
1-1. Is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
2-1.
Patricia hails from the prairie state of Illinois. He was taken in the second round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Hard hit ball to second. And that's out number 1.
The right fielder, number 22, Mason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First offering on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Bases are empty, one man out. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Strike two. Taken. Called strike two on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt with pop.
And there's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a two-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt Adams, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth.
1-0.
And that misses for ball one. Bases are empty here with two men out. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A ball and two strikes now. Cardinals down to their final strike here. Two balls and two strikes now. Ground ball right into the shift. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the White Sox are going to take a commanding 3-1 lead here in the series as this ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series, while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. Chicago move a win away from a championship as they've taken a 3-1 series lead.